Good evening, MPC, and good evening to our countrymen. The Palace wishes to announce the termination of Vice President Lenny Robredo as co-chair of ICAD for the following reasons. One, the President is responding to the suggestion of former Senator Francis Pangilinan, President of the Liberal Party, to fire the Vice President. Number two, the President is also responding to the dare and taunt of the Vice President, who told him publicly to tell her if he wants her out. Number three, as previously stated by the President, the Vice President has performed many missteps. Instead of performing her task as co-chair, the scope of which has been outlined in the executive order creating ICAD, she instead opted to talk with foreign nationals, foreign institutions like the US and the United Nations, as well as other personalities who have prejudged already the program of the government against illegal drugs. With respect to the scope of authority that she has been asking the President publicly and before the cameras, the President said that it's all there in the executive order creating ICAD. All she had to do was to present a new program of government with respect to the program against illegal drugs, meaning to say a program better or effective than the previous ones, which she criticized as failure or ineffective. But more than 2 weeks have elapsed. She has not presented any scheme or program or envisioned by her by which she can implement the very purpose of ICAD. Those are the reasons. Yes.
Sir, when did the President decide about firing VP Lenny? Because I understand in his interview on Saturday morning, madaling araw, he even apologized to the Vice President for believing on alleged fake news about the Vice President's invite.
I was talking to him earlier precisely because of that. And he disclaimed, he denied that he has apologized.
But based on the transcript, sir, ang sabi po ni Presidente, that must have been the false news. If I believed in false news, it is still news. And you only learn it is false after it has come up. News yan. So if she says that's false news, ako, I believe her. And I am sorry because I said you only realize that it is false news when the news comes out.
Oh, I don't know what he's just saying. He's sorry that he relied on false news. In fact, I asked him about that. He said, and I told him, oh, but there's a scroller there and there's a transcript saying, and you said that you're apologizing to her. His statement was, and I quote him, if it was indeed an apology, he said, I'm not only apologizing, I'm firing her. And I said, when? Now. So I asked him if I could announce it. Yes. That would be my departure message.
Is 2 weeks reasonable for
More than 2 weeks already. When was she appointed ba?
announcement for October 28 and then formal appointment
28?
3 days later, mga ganon.
O ano na ba ngayon? 20, ano na nga? 25 na. October pa pala. Matatapos na November. Almost a month.
Pero bakit, di ba ka-apologize kaya then fired her? Bakit nagkaroon
Hindi
ng
nga,
sabi?
sinasabi niya nga, hindi naman apology yun.
apologize yung sabi niya doon
No, sinabi niya, I'm sorry na about that, kung false news man yun.
Well, sige.
So does it mean, sir, that the president does not believe that the vice president invited some of those foreign personalities? Kasi if he is apologizing for believing on alleged fake news.
You must remember that there was a tweet coming from Mr. Klein. And the tweet was very clear, apparently in response to an invitation from the vice president, that he was ready, he has packed and is ready to come to the Philippines. And in fact, he made some suggestions, among which it was to arrest the president. You know what she should have done, as I said in my saying, she should have gone to the ground. She could have gone to the local communities, asked the people there how they were dealing with the drug menace, their problems about them, instead of talking with foreign institutions, which have no first-hand knowledge of the drug problem in this country.
Secretary, ibig ba sabihin ito, maski kailan at maski anong posisyon, hindi na magiging bahagi ng Duterte administration si Vice President Duterte?
We do not know about that. What is clear for now is that the president just terminated her services as co-chair of ICANN.
Was it because she is a part of the opposition? Yun ba talaga ang dahilan?
Well, in the very first place, he said that the reason why he could not trust her on classified information is because she belongs with the opposition, apart from not knowing her personally.
If that's the case, hindi ba pwedeng sabihin, politika lang yung pag-a-appoint sa kanya to expose her inability to lead or to govern?
Not really. In fact, as we said repeatedly, the offer was very sincere, giving her the opportunity to help in the campaign because she's been criticizing it. That is why precisely she was given such appointment, so she would be given the chance to assist in the campaigns against illegal drugs. It was a rare opportunity for an opposition leader to be included in the administration.
But sir, during the press con of President Duterte last week, nangyari na lahat yun na hindi nag-present si Vice President ng program, na nakausap niya yung US at saka yung UN. Pero it was clear based on the statement of the President na he is not firing VP Lenny because she's working.
Yes, but subsequent
What changed his mind?
subsequent to that, there was this statement from former Senator Pangilinan telling the president, just fire her. And then there was that other statement of the vice president herself, daring the president, tell me to my face, if you don't like me, fire me. Effectively, she was daring the president to fire her.
So it was the statement coming from the opposition, yun yung nakapagpabago ng isip ni
I think
President.
that added to the decision of the president.
Sir, what would you say to some critics? I've seen some observations online. May suspicions na because of the timing.
May ano?
Suspicions na because of the timing of this announcement. Considering na parang the talk of the town is yung criticisms about the hosting of the SEA Games, na parang this is a way to divert public opinion.
You know, the hosting of the SEA Games is only limited to that quadron, and majority of the Filipinos are criticizing the opposition or that particular person for criticizing the making of a quadron by a national artist. I think there is a unanimity of opinion that the criticism is without ground.
Sek, hindi yung cauldron, yung aberya ngayon ng ibang
No, but you know, we already issued a statement on that, and the SEA Games organizer have apologized. You know, you cannot discount any delays, incident of non-transport, or late checking in, given the fact that there are so many athletes coming to the Philippines. Natural lang yun.
Pero Sec, why not just respond? Kasi we understand President or Vice President Lenny already sent a letter seeking clarification on the scope of her powers. Bakit hindi na lang i-respond muna? Baka sakaling pag sumagot si Presidente, baka maliwanagan siya.
As I told you,
Tama na yung
Ace,
gawin niya.
during the previous press briefing, one, that's too late in coming. Second, the very question precisely has already been answered by the very executive order creating that ICAD. It's there. That's why, if you remember during the press briefing, I've been suggesting to her, you need some more powers, then you seek audience with the president. Don't let the president invite you. It should be you, because you are now the appointee, and it's your duty, if you so desire, see the president and ask him if you have some more powers in mind to be added to yours. But he never did that. She never did that. She did that only when the president already made a public statement against her.
So how would you assess the performance of VP?
Yeah, partly-
For the past 20, I think 20 days, was it like wala, zero, or?
You know why? My suggestion from the very start is, since you have criticized the administration's drive against illegal drugs as being one, a failure, or ineffective, then you must have already some ideas or measures or tactics in your mind. But you never presented that for the last 3 or 4 weeks. We have not heard of that, whether publicly or privately,
So she's a failure.
apparently.
Pero walang,
And you know, as I said in my statement, when the issue is the very lives of people, delay of 1 day is like eternity. This government can just twiddle its thumb and sit idly, waiting for a show of flashes of brilliance from the vice president to perform.
But wouldn't you say that 20 days is far too short, considering that the president...
It's not even 20 days, more than that.
Considering the president himself promised during the campaign that he could solve the drug problem in 6 months.
Yes, but she never presented any program at all. Have you heard her present any problem? Moreover, you must remember that it's the VP Lenny herself asking the president to fire her. Don't forget that. If you were the appointing power, how would you receive that kind of dare and taunt?
I think the statement coming from the vice president was, sabihin na lang niya if
Exactly. Ano bang tingin mo doon? If you don't want me, tell me to my face. In effect, ganun ang sinasabi niya. Di, fire mo ako.
So was the president offended by that statement?
In other words, the president is calling the dare. If she was bluffing, well, the president just called the bluff. Dalawang humingi ng firing niya. Yung presidente ng Liberal Party where she belongs and herself. Eh dati ka nang maraming missteps, dadagdagan mo pa. Ikaw pang nagmamalaki. Medyo...
How would you respond sir, to critics who would say na parang the vice president sinabi na, ready na ba kayo sa akin? And parang,
matagal ko na sinabi. Di ba, nung unang araw ko lang sinabi niya, ready na ba kayo sa akin? Di ba, sabi ko, matagal na, kaya ka nga in-appoint eh.
kaya nga sir, parang he's now fired.
Ay, wala nga siyang ginawa eh. Can't you understand that? Kasi kung ako yung in her position, I would have presented the program kagad. This is my program, Mr. President.
Did the vice president ever request to meet the president?
Never nga, di ba? First day pa lang, sinasuggest ko yun, di ba, tinanong niya ako, what could the Vice President do? She could seek audience with the President.
Then that-
Since she was already, as I said earlier, di ba, sabi ni President, I'll appoint a member of the cabinet. Oh, member ka na ng cabinet, dapat, nag-request ka na kagad. Nag-aantay pa siya ng imbitasyon. Ang problema kasi nakikinig siya sa mga advisors na eh. Mas maganda na yun nung tinanggap niya, hindi siya nakinig eh. Sana tinuloy-tuloy niya na.
Sir, hindi ba na-foresee ng administration na this is exactly what the Vice President will do once she gets the position, considering yung mga criticisms niya or public statements on how the drug war should be run.
Hindi naman. Alam mo, ang tao pwede naman magbago eh. Precisely, binibigyan ka ng opportunity to change your outlook. Kasi nandun ka na sa loob eh. Iba kasi yung outlook mo pa nasa labas ka. Kesa nandun ka sa loob. Hindi ba meron siyang, pinupuri niya ngayon yung isang rehabilitation center eh. Oo. Kasi nakapasok siya eh. Nakita niya na. Yun nga ang kaibahan, kaya nga pagkakataon na sa kanya sana. But she blew it.
With regard yung claim nyo na wala siyang Princesa program, well, previous reports quoted her as saying
That,
she already submitted 2 recommendations and she was about to submit the 3rd one.
ano na yan, subsequent to the public statement of the President. Yung, di ba Tuesday bumanat si Presidente, Tuesday din nagsubmit siya nung scope of authority niya. And then subsequent to that, nagsubmit pa rin siya ng 2. Subsequent to that scope of authority query.
Sir, ano yung response ng Presidente when he read?
Una, tinanong ko siya, Mr. President, natanggap mo ba? Sabi niya, alam mo naman yung mga dokumento, parang ikaw yon, yung lamesa mo. Pag dumating ang sulat, hindi naman kagad mababasa yun. Sa dami, siyempre, kumbaga, nakapila ka dyan.
Bakit hindi na lang basahin muna para baka malay mo maayos yung pinadala?
Ikaw naman. This is the President doing something for the country. Ang daming trabaho ng Presidente. Noon pa sana niya ginawa yun. Pero, di ba sabi ko, first day of appointment pa lang, dapat umano ka na kagad kay Presidente. Knock at the door of Malacanang. Kung yung ordinaryong tao, nakakapasok sa Malacanang. Yun pang busy Presidente.
Meron namang
Pero sabi niya, I will not go there unless invited.
Sir, did the
Sabi ni Presidente, ha? Bakit siya mag-aantay sa appointing power na imbitahan siya? In-appoint na nga kita eh. Do your work.
Sir, based on the statements of the Vice President, parang she focused a lot of her efforts on rehabilitation. Was this something that the President did not like as far as her direction was?
Anong pinakus sa rehabilitation? May ginawa na ba siya sa rehabilitation?
From her statements,
Bumisita lang siya.
she went to...
O hanggang doon lang. Wala naman. Alam mo, kung talagang meron kang magandang proyekto, meron ka ng programa. Ito ang gagawin natin. Ito yung ginagawa niyo. Ito yung akin.
baka nga
Kasi, hindi. Kasi, you must remember that she had been criticizing the administration. When you're criticizing a work, that means, alam mong mali ang trabaho mo, meron akong mas maganda dyan. Otherwise, hindi ka magkikriticize. How will you know na failure yan? Kung hindi mo alam na merong mas maganda na magsasucceed. She never presented any program.
Pero sir, you just admitted that the palace has received yung mga programs na sinend ni...
Hindi, sinasabi ni Presidente, kung nandyan man yan, hindi ko pa nababasa yan. Kasi syempre, pag may request ka, hindi ba dokumento everyday, nagpa-pile up yan.
So, it's not entirely accurate to say din na wala siyang sinubmit or wala siyang pinadalang
Oh, but after na binanatan siya. Yun ang pinupunto ko kanina pa, hindi niyo ako iniintindi. Nag-submit lang siya nung sinabi ni Presidente, hindi ako nagtitiwala sa'yo dahil yung mga ginagawa mo mali. That was the time siya nag-submit.
So sir, what will the President do with those recommendations? Will he still read
Ewan
and
ko.
consider those?
Lahat naman binabasa ni Presidente. Whether he will act on it, si Presidente kung magandang suggestion mo.
So sir, can we say that the palace did not exert any effort to consider...
Bakit naman the palace will be exerting effort? The Vice President should have exerted effort na from day one pa lang, meron na siyang prinisintang programa.
From day one, sir.
Of course, when you're, as I said, nagkini-criticize mo yung trabaho ng gobyerno, meron ka ng alam na mali. At meron ka ng alam na suggestion na anong dapat gawin. Kasi kung hindi mo alam na alin ang tama, how can you say na mali ang ginagawa mo? You get the point? How can you criticize something if you don't even know if it's that good or not?
Sir, in appointing VP Lenny, what are the expectations of the administration on how she will do her job?
Sinagot ko na rin yan, tinanong mo na rin yan noon. Ang administration will not expect something from you. Kaya kayo na point, dahil ikaw ang nag-umpisa na, mali yan. Okay, mali. O sige, ano bang i-appoint kita para makita ko yung maganda. Eh, wala ka namang ginawa eh.
So the moment that she accepted the post, she should have already a program.
Dapat mayroon na siyang programa kagad kasi bakit ka nagkikritérize na masama?
Sir,
Eh kung hindi mo palalam na mayroon ka mabuti.
bakit po kayo hindi tinawag, halimbawa, ni Presidente?
Bakit ka siya tatawagin? Sinabi, ikaw rin, hindi ka na rin nakikinig eh. Ang sabi ko sa iyo, ang sabi ni Presidente, bakit akong tatawag sa kanya? In-appoint ko na nga siya. It's her job to come to me and explain to me what do you want? Ano pang gusto mo? Sabihin mo sa akin kung anong gusto mo.
Pero sir, di ba there was an initial plan
Ano?
to invite the Vice President? Because I recall parang there was a statement from the palace saying that the President will invite the
Oo, sinabi niya.
for-
Kasi alam mo naman si President, gentleman niya. Imbitahan ko yan. Pero ikaw, you don't have to be invited. In-appoint ka na nga eh. Chairperson ka na nga eh. Trabaho mo.
May reaction ng Liberal Party.
Ano sabi?
Pamamagitan ni Senator Kiko Pangilinan.
Oh.
Papasahin ko na po ito sa
Sige.
inyo para makuha po ninyo. Marami ang natuwa at humanga sa pagtanggap ni VP Lenny ng nasabing alok. Sumabog sa mukha nila ang kanilang tangkang pahiin si VP Lenny. Sa maikling panahon, ipinakita ni VP Lenny na hindi solusyon ang araw-araw na patayan ng mga mahihirap na drug user habang pinapakawalan at pinopromote ang malalaking drug lord, ninja cops at mga protector nila. Pinatunayan din nitong pagtanggal kay VP Lenny na wala silang isang salita. Sa katunayan, yung palpak na war on drugs, ginawa nilang war on VP. Malacanang did not just blink para silang napuwing ng todo-todo. Umatras dahil sa takot at pangamba na lalo pang lumawak ang suporta kay VP Lenny, bunga ng mas maayos at higit na epektibong kampanya laban sa illegal na droga, agad-agad nilang tinanggal siya sa ICAD. At dahil sa maraming kapalpakan sa Southeast Asian Games, ang naglilitawan ngayon, pwede rin ginagamit na panakip kaldero o panglinis sa mga anomalya ang pagtanggal kay VP Lenny as ICAD co-chair.
In other words, hindi matanggap ni Francis Pangilinan, ni Kiko, na isa siya sa dalawa, kasama na si Lenny, ang naghamon kay Presidente na tanggalin na lang si VP Lenny. Alam mo yung sinasabi ninyong yung sinasabi ni Kiko Pangilinan na pinatunayan daw ni VP Lenny na hindi kailangan araw-araw may namamatay. O, tanong ko sa inyo, mula ba nung naging chair siya, meron bang namatay o nawala? Meron bang labanan na walang buhay na natanggal? Tingnan niyo yung briefer. Ganun pa rin eh. It's the same. Kasi yung pagkamatay ng isang pulis o pagkamatay ng isang suspect, hindi depende yun sa gustong pumatay ng tao. Kung hindi depende kung yung subject ng arrest mo ay lalabanan ka para hindi ka ma-arresto at magtatangka ka rin kitlan ng buhay yung nag-aaresto sa'yo. In other words, walang pagbabago. Ano bang ginawa niya from the very start?
Sir, sino po at saka paano yung pagkaka-inform kay VP Lenny nung termination? Tsaka would you know how she reacted to it, sir?
Ewan ko, wala. Basta kausap ko si Presidente kanina, yun ang sinabi niya.
So you wouldn't know, sir, kung how it was relayed to VP through letter or phone call or text message?
Basta sinabi ni Presidente, I'm firing her. Sabi ko, when? Mr. President, now. Ibig sabihin kanina, yun ang desisyon.
Around what time, sir, yung conversation niyo?
Wala siguro, anong oras na mga yan? Must be 9:38 ba? Today is 9:38?
Philippine time.
Philippine time 9:38, sir. Korean time 10:38.
10:30, Korean time siguro 2 hours ago. That would be 8:38.
So, pero walang last straw, kumbaga. Walang new development that impelled the president.
Yun na nga, yung hinahamon nga siya, di ba?
Yun na yun.
Precisely, di ba gumawa ako ng statement? Sabi ko,
Pero after that, wala siya.
hindi, yun ang doon. Kasi alam mo, matindi yung sasabihin mo sa mukha mo na, kung ayaw mo sa akin, di sabihin mo, alam mo, that's very rude to say it politely. It's more than rude. You don't say that. You're supposed to be, the executive is supposed to be the boss ng chief executive eh. Tapos sasabihin mo siya ng, ayaw mo sa akin, di sabihin mo.
Hindi. Kasi
That's very rude. That's impolite.
medyo nakakagulat lang na a day, hours lang yata, sabi niya, he won fire and then nakipag-interview pa sa Davao and then biglang she was fired for reasons na wala namang bago. I mean, yun lang.
Yun. Saka, alam mo kasi, tandaan nyo si Presidente, bago makarating ang news sa kanya, late na. Natutulog si Presidente na gising tayo eh. So, you cannot expect the President to read the news or the briefer bago siya matulog. Wala pa yung news eh. Mababasa niyo lang yung after.
So could be a case of delayed reaction on the part.
Hindi delayed reaction. Kung hindi, yun ang nung mabasa niya siguro. Pinapadalaan ko rin siya ng statement eh. Kasi tinanong ko siya kahapon, did you read my statement? Hindi pa. Sabi ko, meron akong statement doon in response to. Mamaya, mababasa ko yan later.
So hindi lang sir dahil napikon lang si Presidente.
Oh, hindi. Marami na siyang marami na nga missteps eh. Plus, pinagbibigyan niya na yung mga sa kanya. Dare ni Pangilinan sa ni Lenny mismo. VP Lenny.
Parang masyadong immature reaction.
Oh, hindi.
From the President.
Masyadong, unang-una, very sensitive na yung posisyon niya. Sinabihan niya na nga na, gawin mo na lang yung trabaho mo.
Secretary, maglalabas pa ba ng official order ang Office of the President?
Hindi na. What mo naglalaps? When you fire somebody, you don't need any executive order. You just fire. You're the appointing power. Everyone is at the pleasure of the presidents.
Or a formal
Appointees.
notice.
Wala na. Hindi na kailangan.
Parang doesn't she deserve that? Parang at least
Does the president deserve the taunt and the dare of the appointee? Tell me.
So she will just learn it from the reports.
Ay, siguro. Ganun lang ang
Pwede pa ba
mangyayari.
ipa-apila yan, sir?
Kaya mag-apila sa inyo.
Hindi, kay President.
Nakipipilian yun. Saka I don't think so. Alam mo, sabi nga ni, for once, I will agree with Ping Lacson when she said na untenable na yung posisyon mo, mag-resign ka na lang. Meron pa nga isang columnista nagsabi, and I agree. Hindi ko na lang kasi sinabi sa statement ko yun eh. Sabi niya, delicadeza requires you to tender your resignation because the appointing power has already expressed distrust. Ano pa bang gusto mo? O kaya nga, yung statement ko nga, inano ko na lang, di ba? I didn't even say na you're rude. Di ba sinabi ko, it may be deemed to be rude. Very respectful nga yung statement ko eh. If you're uncomfortable in your seat,
Get out of the
then leave quietly. Ganun talaga eh. Kung ayaw mo na, you feel na sa tingin mo ayaw sa'yo, ba't ka pa mananatili niya?
Sir, what does it say about the sincerity of the administration?
Oh, yeah, sincere.
When you said that
What?
the administration wants VP Lenny to succeed.
What?
Di ba you said that the administration wants VP Lenny to succeed?
Uy, ang problema nga, how can she succeed when she doesn't even help herself? She doesn't even have a program of how to perform her job.
But the administration would have wanted her to succeed.
Oh, yes, we wanted nga, di ba? Isang buwan, matagal na isang buwan. Baka kung ibang presidente, baka in 1 week na wala kang ginagawa, you're fired.
Kasi sir, parang, can you help us understand? Kasi hindi po nabasa yung mga
Yung alin?
pinadala na,
Yung alin?
Hindi po nabasa ng mga muling yung mga recommendation letters no, ni Vice President. So parang how would he have arrived at that decision?
Hindi nga eh. Unang-una, yung nire-recommenda niya kung meron man, came after nagsalita na si Presidente na hindi niya nagugustuhan yung mga kilos ni Vice Presidente.
But no benefit of the doubt was...
Ano bang benefit of that? Nakikita mo na nga yung ginagawa, harap-harapang ginagawa sa harap mo eh. Palagi siyang nasa camera at marami siyang sinasabi. May mga criticism siya. Sige nga. Put yourself in the shoes of the appointing power. Tingnan ko nga kung ano magiging reaction niya.
Kasi ang dating parang strike one yung nangyari. Parang di sana nung sinabi niya na ayaw niya yung ginagawa niya, she could have changed. Parang ganun, di ba? Kasi sandali pa lang naman.
Oo nga, pero anong naging reaction niya doon? Hindi sinabi niya, I will not fire you. O anong reaction niya? Fire me. If you don't want me, fire me. In effect, yun ang sinasabi niya. Kung ayaw mo sa akin, sabihin mo. Madali akong kausap. You don't say that to your boss or to the President of the Philippines. Parang may utang na loob pa presidente, binigyan ka na nga ng pagkakataon to Hindi ba sabi ko pa nga, a ladder to the presidency if you succeed there. But she blew it. I'm sorry. I really want her to succeed. If you notice, I've been defending her since day one of her appointment. Marami nagkikriticize nga, ba't ko pinagtatanggol? Kasi gusto ni Presidente mag-succeed nga.
May replacement ba, sir? May replacement po ba si VP?
Hindi ko alam. Hindi ko na alam.
Pwede ba naman other issues? Sir, other issues na po. Sir, hindi lang ako na reaction since we are here in South Korea po. Kasi dalawang magkasunod na araw, I believe. Merong isang electronic wastes and then parang toxic wastes na galing sa South Korea na napunta sa Pilipinas po. And then they were turned away by PCG or police security forces. Sir, any reactions is on the matter, sir, considering na the president is meeting up with the president?
We have to validate that. Nabasa ko lang yun sa news report. Kailangan merong validation.
I mean, sir, hindi ba siya detrimental maybe to be...
No, but you have to validate anything report of that importance. Kailangan ma-validate. I was with Secretary Delphine Lorenzana. Ibig sabihin, wala pa siyang alam tungkol doon. Otherwise, sinabi niya na sa akin.
Pero sir, statements na po, may mga press releases na nilabas o reports na nilabas po ang PCG tsaka Customs, I believe.
Kahit pa, that should be validated by the proper agency.
Sir, soundbite lang yun dun sa SEA Games.
SEA Games, yes.
Ang daming sir reklamo from different...
O, hindi ba sinabi ko na kanina?
So,
Ulitin ko na naman.
For TV lang, sir.
Kasi it's, parang lumalabas national embarrassment. Ang dami nagpo-post kasi ang social media.
may nakaka-sell-sec na
Well,
athletes.
mga foreign athletes.
as I said, the organizers have apologized and have committed themselves to do better next time or for subsequent athletes who are coming. And the Office of the President is giving no excuses. And as host country, we're apologizing for the inconvenience suffered by the athletes. But as we said, this kind of incidents, given the number of countries participating and the athletes coming here, could not be avoided. There will be delays in the transport and the checking in. There will be some miscommunications. Those are never intentional. But what is appealing to me or to us is that there has been no single incident report of their safety being in danger or their health being under at risk, yes. So, ano lang, yung delay lang. Saka, I noticed also in the photos that I saw, nakahiga at nakaupo naman sila, parang nagre-rest lang naman sila. Eh, natapos naman sa atin.
Out of ano na yun, exhaust.
O, syempre.
Pagod na wala, sir.
O, pero hindi naman sa labas na ano. Meron pa rin roof and comfortable seats, air condition.
Sir, with the government accountability on the part of those who, on the organizers
Or
who
at least a warning.
caused
Siguro, hindi. Nagpaliwanag may statement ng organizers, di ba? Did you read the statement?
yes,
Meron na siyang statement eh. Okay na yun. Palagay ko hindi na nila gagawa na nila ng paraan. Like for instance, me, kung ako yon in the position of those organizers, like, hindi maka-check-in sa hotel, di chineck-in ko sa ibang hotel muna. Kadali lang naman gawa ng paraan yun. Bakit ka pa mag-aantay na alas 2? Kung dumating ng alas 12, di hinahanap ko muna. Naghanap muna ako ng hotel na pwede. Doon muna kayo. Pwede naman yun eh. Creativity lang yun. Doon sila siguro nagkulang. Pero, baka nataranta lang.
You think in behalf of our government, kailangan ba nating mag-issue ng apology?
Nag-apologize na nga ang
Doon sa
gobyerno.
mga presidente ng mga bansang ranas ng ganun yung mga atleta?
Ay, siguro naman nakarating na sa kanila yung apology natin.
You want to make it formal with the camera on?
Well, we would like, as I said earlier, we would like to apologize, the Office of the President, to all those who have suffered some inconvenience by reason of delays in the transport as well as staying in the hotels. It is not intentional. We commit to do better next time. We're not offering any excuse.
No heads will roll, sir.
Wala naman siguro. Yun naman, hindi naman gano'ng kagrabe yun. It would be different kung nagkaroon ng risk sa buhay nila o kaya sa kanilang kalusugan. Pero yung a few hours delay in checking in or transporting, it happens to every passenger nowadays, all over the world.
So may report pa from organizers if these are isolated cases po ito or
Hindi
generally?
naman, tatlo lang naman ang involved na ano. Tatlong involved. Cambodia, ano pa yung dalawa? Basta, ano ba yan? Tatlo, Myanmar.
Timor-Leste.
Tatlo pa lang naman.
Pero Secretary, can we give an assurance na no such incident, no similar incident will happen again?
Palagay ko naman, I think the organizers have learned the lessons. And I'm giving them tips na nga. Pag nangyaring may delay, kadali niyan. Diyos ko naman. Hindi, pasok mo sa ibang hotel muna. Transport, edi kailangan meron kang backup dyan ng mga sasakyan kung hindi dumating. Ganun lang yan eh. Creativity lang ang tawag niyan.
Sir, what about yung mga unfinished parts of the... Kasi we've seen some pictures and images na
Game size.
ang daming mga parang unfinished parts, hindi pa
Yeah.
complete na mga
Siguro hindi maapekto niya, otherwise hindi tutuloy yan. Ang ibig ko sabihin, kung may unfinished na portion na hindi naman gagamitin sa isang sports game, so hindi maapektuhan yung entire game.
Ano bang sir, lilipat na sa ibang venue yung ibang games kasi hindi pa tapos.
Okay lang yun. Yun ang sinasabi kong creativity. If you cannot hold it in another place, then look for another venue. And Henry has been swagging his arm to stop this press con.
Ito na lang, ano yung ano magiging expectation nyo with regard to the handling or organizing ng SEA Games na?
I'm sure they will do better in the next succeeding arrival of the other countries' delegates and athletes.
Still expect smooth
Right? Dapat kasi kung baga, you will learn from your mistakes.
Sir, if not,
If not, siguro kailangan accountable sila doon. Pero I don't think so. Thank you very much, MPC.
Sir